What's up, everybody? It's Chow, and I'm on the Nico Blitz podcast.
Oh my God, is that Nico Blitz?
Nico Blitz podcast. We finally in the 20s. You feel me?
Damn, which episode we on right now, Nico?
Maybe 21. It might be 21 or it might be 22. Shouts out to Chow in the motherfucking building, man.
Hell yeah, man. Thank you, Nico, for
Round
having me.
two?
Round two. It's been so long since last time I was here.
Yeah. Well, I mean, last time you were here, I think we were doing like a release for a song or something.
Yeah, no, we did a release party for South Bay Summer.
Yes.
Was that last year? Was that 2 years ago now?
I don't know. Quarantine just seems the past 2 years just seems like it's all 1 year.
It's been crazy.
Super crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Before we continue, man, I want to shout out Dana Marr in the building and Casper Sun in the building. Y'all want to make your way? Say hi.
They
Come
pulled
on,
up with
man.
me today.
You feel me?
We're all at Wes's
Okay,
house.
Casper's like, where the fuck is the camera?
Yeah.
Wait. There it is. There it is.
My first time. It's my first time seeing Casper in like years, man.
Really?
Yeah. When's the last time I saw you?
Shit, I forgot.
Yeah.
Oh no,
Yeah.
we had a kickback at your girl's place.
Oh.
Your homegirl's place.
Okay.
I don't remember.
Well, I wouldn't remember. I wasn't invited to the kickback, so.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know if it happened or not. I don't remember which kickback.
So you just didn't send, my bad.
Oh yeah, maybe that was the thing. You know what's cool though? Like, it's so funny growing up, and it's like you don't really see too many like Asian artists, but it's like here you are. We have 3 in the fucking room.
Yeah. No, today just kind of happened, man. Cause what happened? I'm staying at Wes's house down in Arcadia right now. The homie West, amazing pop singer artist, by the way. But yeah,
Shout out to Wes.
I'm staying at his house. Dame pulled up yesterday because we had a music video shoot last night.
Ooh.
And then Casper just put up because I texted him. I was like, I'm in LA. Let's tap in because I was in Arcadia, which is where Casper lives. So I figured it out.
That's
Close
lit.
by. Yeah, 626. Shout out all the Asians in 626.
Man, the only thing I know about Arcadia is the fact that when you drive out that way, you'll see nothing but peacocks on the street, bro.
Yeah.
It's the oddest thing.
Yeah, I didn't know too much about Tom at West, and then like I went down there, I was like, damn, there's so many like Taiwanese people here, and there's so much good Asian food there.
Ugh, man.
Yeah, it's fun. It's different. It's different from the Bay for sure.
Super different from the Bay.
Yeah.
Okay, I was thinking so hard about some very easy TikTok content because that's the life that we live in right now.
All right, let's run it.
Overrated, underrated Chinese food.
Ooh, true. Yeah. All right. Overrated.
Motherfucker's about to crucify him right now, by the way.
All right. I don't really like kung pao chicken, but yeah, that's just not for me. Or General Tso's chicken. I'm not really a fan of that either.
Damn, bro. The General Tso's?
Yeah,
That's underrated or that's overrated?
Yeah, I can't really mess with the General Tso's. I think the classics for me is just anything with eggplant and the string beans and mapo tofu and I could keep going on, man. There's so much Chinese cuisine out there. It's crazy.
I'm not even gonna lie. I don't think I've ever had eggplant, bro. I at least like knowingly have had
eggplant. Sleep on
eggplant.
eggplant. It's the mouthfeel, bro. That's what the Chinese food is all about. Is the textures in the food. That's why people eat like the sea cucumber and the jellyfish and all that.
Nice. Oh,
Yeah.
I actually don't even think I've had jellyfish before either,
bro.
man.
See the mouthfeel, bro.
So Chow, like, I'm just very impressed with you, bro, because I feel like you're dropping a song like every fucking day.
Yeah, man.
It's ridiculous.
I made so much music in the last like since 2019 and 2020 and whatnot, and I was just sitting on it for so long because I was trying to get my money right and get these deals sorted out. And when it came to just working with investors and like indie labels and stuff, like I couldn't even drop that much. And then when I did, the promotion and the funding was kind of whack. So at this point, I've been looking at like how all these independent artists are doing it. All these Detroit rappers or whatever. People just using DistroKid, bro, and putting out like 12 albums a year. So I'm like, dude, I have like definitely 12 albums worth of music. So now I'm just gonna drop everything and just like not really like I don't know, man. These last few releases, I haven't put like any money in marketing or like even really cared about that as much.
Mm-hmm.
I just like put it out because like at least at this point, there's like a core group. Shout out my core group, whoever you are out there that like streams my stuff.
You feel
so,
me?
like yeah, man. It's consistency. Consistency.
Consistency for sure.
Yeah,
because I feel like literally every time I go on every time like I log on Instagram, it's like Beyblade, and I'm like, all right.
Exactly. You saw how I did that art. I was like, all right, 5 minutes in Photoshop, I got this. I'm gonna put the art, put it up, and Yeah, man, and I'm excited because I'm really just trying to drop like all this old music from like 2019, 2020. So Beyblade's old, the whole album I Loved You by the Water, I did that like 2020. So all this stuff that I've just been sitting on, I'm just gonna put this all out like this year and then like start. I'm like mixing in some new songs with it. Like what was in the 510, that was a new song, but like everything else on the album was old. And then just like clear the vault so I could start fresh, start new and everything. And yeah.
So have
I'm
you
excited.
seen like a change in like your streaming since you've been able to put out just so much more? I feel like because you've held on to all these records, like the fact that you're putting them all out there must drastically change.
Yeah, I mean, I for sure, I like, I guess I could just experiment and see what works and what doesn't, cause like most of the stuff I've been putting out is like pretty different sounds.
Yeah.
The last project I put out, I Loved You by the Water, that was like all like kind of like these sad love songs, and I do have like some of those in my catalog before that have like gone pretty well, but those are like pretty different from like Beyblade and like this next project I'm putting out, which is more like upbeat, like I don't know, hype stuff.
Yeah.
So it's really different, man. I'm seeing like I'm looking at the stats and stuff, and it's like hitting different like countries and different markets and like different types of listeners and playlists and whatnot. So that's kind of cool. I wonder if there's space for that right now, like people really going in and not really having a cohesive sound, because I'm kind of all over the place.
I mean, it's all right. I mean, the good thing about being an independent artist is the fact that you can experiment with all those things.
Yeah,
It's like, because I've just heard so many times about people signing like indie spots where it's
Yeah.
like they can't get their music out, or like even like an indie label will be like,
Yeah.
this isn't necessarily like what you've been doing, so we don't know if that's gonna work.
Yeah, no, I mean definitely for me too, cause like when I in the past, like all of my successful stuff has been like kind of meme-ish or like kind of eye-catching like hype stuff usually.
Yeah.
But when I'm looking at like the streaming numbers and whatnot, a lot of these like more like slower melodic songs that never really get any traction on social media and never really like go too crazy at my shows, probably because I don't know how to perform slow songs. That they just like get the quickest like numbers going up on streaming. So it's interesting out there.
Yeah, because I feel like, if you keep on tackling that idea of, let's say, being like a meme rapper, right? Like, that's all you're
Yeah.
going to be. And it's like, it might look crazy on Instagram, but
Yeah.
it's like, that don't affect your
Yeah,
pockets at
exactly.
all.
That
I mean, it
definitely-
negatively affects your pockets.
Actually, man, recently IG Reels that been paying me more than like more than my
shit.
streams. It's crazy.
Damn.
I post like 3 reels a month. I get like $400 or $500. I'm like, damn, all right, that's like, I mean,
Well, you just shitted on me. I post like every fucking day. I ain't get a penny off the reels.
you gotta get the reels bonuses, bro.
I don't know how the fuck you get that.
You
I
don't
think
get that? It's I don't know. Maybe you post a lot of reels, bro. They don't pay you for those.
No, bro. It's so funny because I think this is the only correlation I see, right?
Yeah.
You got a blue check. They ain't got a blue check. I don't got a blue check.
Yeah, Dane was the one that
Oh,
put me on,
shit.
cause yeah, I don't know, man.
IG just hating on me at this point, y'all.
Yeah, cause you got some like pretty popping reels, right? Cause I think I
Yeah.
was eligible after my first reel went like, I don't know, 100K or something, and then it started letting me start putting reels, even if I just get like a few thousand or something, they still like they pay, more than 1,000 streams. So
To put it into perspective, y'all, and I don't think this information is like out there too much, but basically for every 1 million streams that an
like-
artist get,
like
it's
$4
around
grand.
like $4,000.
Yeah.
3,900, $4
Yeah,
grand,
yeah.
something like that.
yeah, so all the music, all the money usually come from like, merch sales, shows. Shows been kind of cool recently, they've been picking back up. I don't like performing, but I started giving like outrageous numbers to people that try to book me. That I'm like, people won't pay this for me, and they pay it, and I'm like, damn.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying,
do
bro.
this
Like
now.
your hustle is like it's outside of music, and it's kind of crazy the way you're moving because aside from just like music alone, right? It's like you're always pushing out merch, you're like re-releasing shit, and I'm like, man, like this guy's just a natural born fucking hustler.
I haven't been too active recently, but I found that with social media, like repurposing old stuff, that people forget about stuff all the time. So
Yeah.
it's,
Wasn't it crazy when because I was doing this like MySpace thing on TikTok, right?
yeah,
Just
you're
like
still doing it, right? I saw that like last week.
so that's the thing, like, bro, I was like, well, if this worked for me before, it'll probably work for me now. And it's
Yeah.
like crazy the amount of videos that I've kind of just like repurposed as new videos. Like
Yeah.
people haven't seen a lot of your old
I didn't even
shit.
think about that. Yeah, that's like the last the last like few TikToks I had that popped off were just like old videos I put out like years ago that I just like re-released or added a little caption to or whatever.
Yeah.
But
There we go.
yeah.
No, well, because like the videos that you were posting, like, dude, just like when quarantine just happened, I think you were posting like remix videos all the time, man.
Like, all the homies were doing that. Kazi, shout out Kazi, and Brandon, Lio, Leo. I forget who else, but a hell of people were doing it and just like doing remix ones. So I was just trying to compete with everybody. But at a certain point, man, we all just got burnt out. I noticed like everybody stopped doing it.
Like, fuck this TikTok shit, man. You just want to create. Do you ever feel like, because I'm sure you feel that way too, because as a DJ, it's like, not only do I have to quote unquote compete on like Twitch, like in real life, but it's also TikTok and shit.
It's a conversation that like every like artist I talk to is like, I mean, no artists like to do it, but you kind of got to. And for people like me, that I'm kind of too lazy to do TikToks all the time. That's like why we fall behind the people who are doing TikToks all the time.
Yeah.
But it's it depends on the person, I guess.
It really does.
But really, anything could be a TikTok song. So
I mean,
it don't matter.
That's definitely true.
Yeah.
I feel like you've definitely had those songs that have just been like super stuck in my head, bro. Like, I'll shit you not. I'll rap this song so much.
Which one?
Of you. You want to guess?
Is it Chow Man, but your bitch call me
Chow Man, but your bitch got me chow fun. Yeah. And mind you, it's a very like slow song, but I'm like, this fool just enters this song with such a hard bar where I'm just like, bro.
It had nothing to do with the rest of the song.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I started writing that and I was like, where's this song going? Oh, this is what I'm gonna make the song about after like bar 8.
Give me head while I play Pokemon Shield.
Yeah, I think that's around when I
this is why I fuck with you so much, is because you rap about such relatable shit, as simple as like, I mean I've actually never gotten head while I've played Pokemon Shield, but I've played Pokemon Shield.
Yeah, man. I mean, that's all. When I'm trying to rap, I can just think about stuff that I know. Like, I'm not gonna rap about like stuff I ain't done or whatever. So
yeah,
cool.
yeah.
I just feel kind of weird. unless like we're doing some funny stuff like for Bago. Then I don't even know. I forget what bars we got. We got some kind of crazy bars. We got a lot of like crazy bars in the vault that never gonna see the light of day,
bro. You're talking about the bars are crazy? Yes, the bars are crazy.
Yeah.
But the fucking videos are crazy.
Oh yeah.
I remember, I forgot which video it was, but then y'all was like in the bathroom or something.
That was the Bust Down Butterflies video.
The Bust Down Butterflies. For y'all who have not seen this shit, can you explain this bathroom scene? Because it was like crazy.
All right, bro.
All right, bro.
let me lay it out flat for you. So it's 3 of us, 3 bros. Me, Dana, not Dana Moore. Dane Jeezy and Sahidi. What are we calling it? Sahidi, yeah. We're all out in the OC, the Source, bathroom just at the mall, shooting a music video with our pants down, jerseys on in the urinal. I don't really know whose idea this was, bro. Honestly, it just kind of happened. Like, we really trusted our video team, Popeye. Shout out Popeye with the vision, and they just told us kind of pull up, and we did the video, and it came out how it did.
Yes, it did.
Yeah.
One of them is looking at the other person's Johnson while taking a piss, and I'm like,
yeah,
this is interesting.
I can't really explain it that well, to be honest. Like, you just have to watch it, bro. Like, it was like, no, I don't think really one person can explain how it came together, bro. It's just,
it's a whole bunch of organized chaos, man.
Yeah, I really can't believe that didn't pop off. I was like, no way. This only had like a few thousand views. It's like my best music video ever,
bro. But I mean, you know what's crazy is that, like, I mean, you saying like it not pop off, right? Yeah. But it's so funny when I talk to just like homies on Twitch, homies who like listen to your music. Like, you guys have like such a cult following, bro. It's like, I don't know if you know that.
Honestly, it's hard to quantify right now because like I feel like maybe I don't know, like Instagram at least, which I used to use a lot. I'm not really on it that much anymore, and I know like from that, like engagement being like going hella low, and I really haven't been dropping a lot of stuff on YouTube that much recently either, because I've been like just like dropping old stuff from the vault, and I'm starting to put music videos out again. But I'm like kind of lost on now how to like market stuff, so I'm figuring that out. It's a journey. It's kind of like starting from scratch now that I'm just doing everything like completely independent and putting it out from like just random music from the vault. But I will say this upcoming year, there's like we just shot a crazy video last night, and we got another one up in the Bay in San Jose on Saturday. It's gonna be wild, man. So I'm super excited for that.
Well, I think by the time this is actually out, the music videos might be out. What videos were you guys shooting?
So we shot last night a video for this song called Sun Up. And on Saturday we got one called Satisfaction / What's My Name. I don't know the title yet.
Okay.
But those are probably coming out this summer. Should be. Is it gonna drop in the summer?
Oh, JK, this is dropping like way before summer.
Yeah, because the turnaround time for those videos, they said like a month and a half. So I want to get everything together and everything. So
yeah, I feel it. It was so cool for you to link up with like the dudes who are like super popping in the Bay. One being All Black and one being Guap Dad, bro.
Yeah, that was cool for South Bay Summer. Yeah, we did that like back. Like, I mean, it was cool because at the time they were like still like bubbling up, so I could still like contact. I mean, I still got like some contact, but not really that much no more because I really just kick it with the homies and make music now.
Yeah.
But around then, definitely like the network was tight. My manager Anthony, he was like doing a lot of reaching out to a lot of like, artists for me and just like seeing what we could set up and whatnot. So it was cool.
Were those situations where it was just like you just send the record over, or were you guys actually working together?
Those were like just during pandemic. So I was just like, here's a song, and then get it back like the next day. Like both of them work hella fast, dude. And then like especially like Guap's verse. Like when he sent that back for ICJ Fish, I was like, damn, like gas. This is crazy. I didn't expect. He kept going too past the 16 bars. He just kept rapping on that.
Oh, for real? So there's more to more to Guap's verse
on that actual song itself. I think like he went past the part though, because we left the last hook empty and he just like kept rapping over it. I think it's like 24 bars or something. Maybe I'm counting wrong.
Oh shit!
It felt hella long when I heard it.
Man, look, I mean, that was such a fire ass song, bro. Yeah. Like Ice JJ Fish, like. You'll even hear my girl just be like, I'm top 5 like Jada.
Yeah, I like the song a lot. I don't know. I didn't really like the video we ended up doing for it though, because the original video that we had, we were gonna do like Black Mirror Striking Vipers with the Street Fighter shit. Like, I mean, can I cut? Yeah, with the Street Fighter stuff, and we'd be both playing the shit and going on this shit. But what happened was right before. I think we just kept going into delays because like the video team or something, and then. I don't know, man. Last minute, they just changed everything up, lost hella budget, and ended up just like booking some house. And then they're like, "Yeah, we're gonna hire this like stylist and dress you like Ellen DeGeneres, and we're gonna do this video." Honestly, I'm probably gonna take that video down after this interview because I really don't.
What? It's a cool video. It's a cool video. I fuck with it. But bro, like, okay, I'm not going past this. Hold on. For everybody listening or watching this shit, this man just said that the video was supposed to be a Striking Vipers Black Mirror episode. If y'all don't know what the fuck is going on, I'm going to just explain to you and spoil this shit.
I mean, not exactly like Striking Vipers, right? But the concept of going into a video game.
Oh. See, I'm over here thinking like, hey, you know.
I mean, anything could have happened. It would have, but no, we didn't really think about it that far in, to be honest. So.
Okay, I mean that's still like that would have been a very challenging attempt, like, cause I mean I know Guap and he's a cool guy, and I'm over here thinking like, would he be down to actually do that? Yeah,
this was what the original film guy, I forget. It's like the video company. We never work with this video company again. By the way, this is somebody that that Anthony found like on Instagram or somewhere, or I don't know, LinkedIn, somewhere random one, because they had like hella plugs to other artists. But the original I forget what the name is, producer or screenwriter, whatever for it, had this like crazy like Striking Vipers type idea. I was like, oh, that's funny as fuck. So I was super down, but then things didn't work out. I think they like fired the guy and ended up getting some other dude, and we just did like that video with the dancers in the mansion and whatnot. But I mean, it was cool. It was a cool video. I just thought it was a little boring, and I didn't like the outfits they gave me.
Maybe we get a part 2. Did Ice JJ Fish ever like see the video as far as you know?
I was DMing him. I was like, bro, come on, man. But he's on his own thing. He posts like videos of him preaching about God now on Instagram. It's pretty crazy. I don't know if he still does that. When I made the song, he was doing that. So.
Oh man. No, I would love to see.
Still got a beautiful voice.
I would love to see some sort of like remix with Ice JJ Fish actually on.
Yeah, I think I might have lost the session too. To be honest, I gotta find that again.
Were you the one doing like the background vocals?
Yeah. Oh, speaking of the falsettos, the in Ice JJ Fish, me and Dane got a project coming out this year called Falsies and Falsettos. It's beautiful.
Oh.
Hosted by Nico Blitz. He don't know yet, but you're gonna host it, bro.
I mean, I got the text. I think I know.
Yeah. We were at the mall yesterday. We were like, no way. Nico
So,
should do this.
granted, I don't know. Like, they just texted me about this shit like yesterday. So I don't even know what the fuck is going on with this
like,
project.
Sometimes when I don't know, you just have an idea and you just get like super geeked out. You're like, man, I gotta tell everybody right now. That's exactly what happened yesterday.
So we don't know what the fuck is going on with this project.
No, we're gonna kind of wing it, but that's kind of how we do all our music. So
hey, honestly, like the spontaneity is highly appreciated, my brother. It is highly appreciated.
Yeah.
So my girl is of Mexican descent.
Okay.
And every time we go to Arena K-Town, I've had to explain, like, yeah, so, there's a lot of ABGs. And she was just like, initially when we first started dating, she was like, well, what the hell is an ABG? And I'm over here describing, like, maybe a girl with, like, blonde hair, long nails.
I think
you can easily profile an ABG from my perspective. From your perspective, how would you profile an ABG?
I think the definition has changed over the years. I saw somebody on from San Jose. Man, who was it? I forget who, but he was talking about he calls everybody AB Gen Zs now because
AB Gen Zs, bro.
AB Gen Zs because it's different from like the time when I was growing up, and I guess people in my generation were growing up like in like the 2000s and stuff. Like the ABGs back then, they're a lot more. It's the girls that like dated the Asian gangsters, and they were like really mean, bro. They were scary as hell. Like you didn't want to be, like people didn't want to be associated with them because they're scary and shit. And then they'd beat your ass and fucking. I don't know, man, but it's different now. He said they went from I don't know, like Hennessy and like menthols to vapes and whatever it is now that people drink, soju or whatever. But but it's like I think definitely the term and the culture has been like a little more mainstream and a lot more friendly to people now. So it's kind of cool seeing something that started around up in like we're starting like SF or San Jose, like definitely in the Bay Area, like is now something where you got like girls on the East Coast and guys on the East Coast like adopting this culture and like taking it as their own. Like yeah, like our homegirl. What's she go by now? Our homegirl Maddie, I don't know what her stage name. Oh, Minnie, that's her stage name now. But she blew up on TikTok because she made this like ABG song, and hella people started like roasting her and being like, "Oh, you don't know what that is or whatever." She's from DC, but but she hella cool though. So speaking of that, we got an ABG Part 2 song, Me and Dane, coming out very soon. By the time this podcast out, it might be out.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to need that, bro. I need that.
Yeah, we'll show you the video too. It's in the same vein as Bust Down Butterflies.
See, I thought you were gonna say Striking Vipers. That would have been I would have been happy with that too.
We all about the sus stuff over here. The more sus, the better.
The more sus, the better, huh?
Guessing.
Oh my god, this guy's crazy. This guy's literally externalizing like the thoughts that I have in my head. Like the fact, like you're just so open. It's kind of interesting, bro. Like it's kind of interesting how like. Okay, how do I explain this? Hold on. Let me try to explain this the best way possible because I feel like the Asian community is openly willing to be like sus even if we're not.
We just like take jokes so far that you just don't know how far they can go, and we just push the boundaries, bro.
See, I went to an all guys school. So it's like I'm used to the dick jokes and the ass slapping all the time, and it's okay.
No, that's a good point. I didn't realize like
he's like, yeah, me too.
No, like Asians love like hella sus jokes, bro. Like you seen those dudes? You seen those hello dudes? I forget like how long ago it was on Twitter, but it's those dudes that in the bathroom. One of them has like a strap. The other one's like. They going around saying, "Oh, babe, you recording?" like shit like that. Like I saw that video and I was like, "Oh shit, no way! This is like everybody I know."
Yeah, yes.
And I was like, "Damn, this is the culture in a little Twitter video." And then, man, like that, I think as Bago, we just adopted it, bro.
There was a super funny Asian video that I saw a while ago. I wish I could find it still, but then it was like the types of Asian guys that you will run across. One will be like the guys who listened to like MB Nell and Stupid Young.
Yup.
So then you had like hella hardcore looking ass dudes.
Yup.
And then you had people listening to like, like BTS, for example.
Oh, yep.
Like, it's so interesting how like from like the Asian standpoint, there's just so many different, I guess, like subcategories of our culture.
Yeah, and I think like that's something that you know, I think people are seeing now more that there's like social media, because like obviously there's a lot of Asian people in the world, and even in America and stuff. So like of course like there's a bunch of different like subcultures in Asians, man. But a lot of times like you know, you see at the end of the day like you everybody's Asian, man. Just like people stick together, people stand by each other, even if like you know, not all the time people really agree or like see eye to eye on certain things, because definitely people come from different backgrounds, and stuff does get like a little spicy sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely does. That's why it's kind of interesting to see like people, you know, people like Stupid Young, for example, or MB Nell, because it's like not all of us are fucking like mathematicians and fucking, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or just like I'll consider myself like super nerdy. You know what I mean? It's like I got fucking Pokemon tattoos and all this shit, but it's like, you know, it's interesting how like we're still very much generalized under one umbrella. Like we're supposed to be fucking scientists and shit like that.
Yeah, I mean, I think for sure, like at least out in like California and stuff, I don't really see too much of the generalization stuff as much. But I mean, it's different, I guess, like in certain areas or so. I mean, I'm probably in like a little bubble just being in like the Bay Area and stuff a lot too, so it's a little different. But you know, yeah, definitely, I still see some of that stuff online and whatnot. So I see what you mean, but I'm hoping that, you know, like slowly but steadily, like this amount of, especially like recently, like crazy, like Asian artists from different backgrounds blowing up on like TikTok and everything, like doing all kinds of different kind of music and making all kinds of different like statements and stuff. It's like, it's really, you know, kind of opening eyes to the rest of the world on like how different our culture is. Not necessarily even as like, you know, as like Asian Americans, and even as like Asians who, you know, are from like our own countries and stuff.
Yeah.
our families' countries and whatnot.
Yeah. So it was last year. Yeah, I believe it was last year. Like we had the hashtag trending stop AAPI hate, and it's so crazy because it's like I feel like with anything, these things kind of just come and go for the most part when it comes to a hashtag, but it's still something that still very much like resonates with me. Like where were you like during the time when all of that shit was happening?
Yeah, man, I think definitely like when it was first popping off, there were a lot of rallies in Chinatowns in both Oakland and SF, and being like out there, like I was being invited to a lot of them. Shout out Max Leung, he organized a lot of the ones out in Chinatown, and you know, it'd be cool. Like when it first started, it'd be like maybe 20 people pull up to the rally, and then as they kept going, like he would not just him, like a few other groups were setting up a bunch of other rallies just around the Bay too. Each successive one, we would see more and more people, and it started out with just like Asians, and then we started seeing like other allies of like other ethnicities coming through, and then you know, they were bringing in performers. They had China Mac and MB Nell with Joe Maury and me at one of them in SF for the They Can't Burn Us All rally.
I remember seeing that. Yeah.
So that was cool. It was you know, it was a cool little era. They're still doing like events, not necessarily around that theme, but like I think that kind of pushed our like a kind of revitalization of SF Chinatown too, because now they're having like events like consistently. So that's kind of cool. But yeah, I think for sure like at some point, man, that like hashtag like went from being organic to like getting kind of co-opted by a lot of corporations. And whatnot, and then it kind of like I don't know, kind of lost some meaning.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like everything, bro. Like shit just kind of like loses meaning once like it gets a little bit too big, and especially when shit just starts off like that, it kind of gets out of hand in the sense of like you don't know how many people are actually like trying to be a part of this, so you can't necessarily you can't please everybody who's trying to do everything.
Because it started out like a lot of the people I knew involved with it were just like community organizations and just like people that are really like trying to do grassroots stuff, and you know, it's just people on social media trying to organize like stuff. Oh, like let's set up a group of people to go out and like volunteer to protect elders or whatever, and you know, just stuff like that. And it kind of just like maybe I just haven't been as tapped in anymore, or maybe I just stopped seeing it on my feed and stuff for some reason or another, but. I just like haven't really been seeing that going on anymore. But I still do see like the attacks still like going on like just as consistently as before, if not more.
Yeah.
So I feel like it brought awareness. I don't know if anything's happening to stop it right now.
Bro, like seriously, like I don't know either. But like it's interesting because I feel like there's always just been tension between like the Asian community and the Black community, especially when you see like elderly like Asian people get stomped on by like, you know, Black people who are robbing them. And it's predominantly like that, right, in these videos. And so what's interesting is that like I've also had to like educate some of like my family members like, hey, like you got to remember that this is just one singular person, and it doesn't matter the color of their skin. Yeah, so I mean, you can't target that entire race.
I definitely think people are trying to like people want to put like a Band-Aid like solution on something that is like a lot more systemic, and that's coming from, you know, I think society kind of failing people and like not providing for people at their lowest. And then like, you know, it's like, I don't know. You also see like a lot of the kids doing the attacks are like really young too. And I definitely remember like, you know, when like being young and whatnot, like you want to do stupid shit like that. And I mean, sometimes like sometimes you take it too far, it's like it's kind of crazy, man. But there's a lot to be done there, man.
Yeah, it is a lot to be done. There definitely is a lot to be done. And you know, I feel like, I mean, as you said, there's kind of like no solution to it. I feel like we have to just keep on building to whatever the solution is, you know?
Yeah. But. Yeah. It's I mean, we'll see how things go. I know like different cities are approaching this in different ways. So man, hopefully now that pandemic is starting to kind of like slow down. Actually, I don't even really know if it's slowing down.
I'd say it's kind of slowing down.
I mean, I guess socially, like stuff opening back up, like I don't know, things will change in some way or another. So we're gonna sit in for the ride. I don't know what we can do right now.
Hey man, we're still doing the damn thing, honestly.
Yeah.
Did you find anything about yourself? Well, let me rephrase. Did you learn anything about yourself during the pandemic?
Oh man.
Anything different? Like I've learned that like you don't have to fucking like confine to like big corporations and work for anybody, bro.
Oh yeah, no, I think during pandemic, man, I just like went back to things that made me happy as a kid. And the homie Jay Luna is the one that was putting me onto that. Shout out Jay, he's a very talented musician. But yeah, Jay was telling me about like he was just going back to like music he liked as a kid, and I was like, man, what did I like as a kid? And I was like, Yu-Gi-Oh. So I went back. I went deep into Yu-Gi-Oh. I started collecting Godzilla figures. I just started doing things that like I wouldn't want to do as a kid, and stuff that like made me happy and whatnot. So you know, that's been cool. I discovered like, man, this pandemic stuff kind of cool. I kind of like staying home all the time.
Bro, me too, dog. Me
I was like,
too.
damn, nobody hit me up to go out all the time anymore. I don't gotta like drink half the week no more. I could just kick it at home and watch TV. It was tight.
Yes, I
but,
feel it.
You know, it's starting to get busy again, and it kind of, I mean, it's cool. It's cool being busy again, like having like a lot of opportunities to do stuff, and like, you know. But I need a break sometimes, man.
Yeah, me too. Have you always been a chef, or did you learn how to do that during the pandemic?
Yeah, this is totally. Yeah. I mean, I always liked food. I think like growing up, I watched a lot of like food shows and stuff, so I learned like the basics and whatnot. Yeah.
Cause I seen you on like this cooking thing. It was like on a. He's like,
What happened? Yeah,
he's giving me the energy. Like I don't want to talk about this shit right now.
CGTN hit me to come like do an interview or something. I think it was during the time when Stop Asian Hate was starting to pop off, and me and Jason had put out that song Go Back to China, about people saying go back to China, and so they did like an interview. And you know, they were like they're the Chinese station from like SF. So I was like, oh, I gotta impress them, bro. I gotta make some hongsaro. So I like went to the 99 the day before, and I like marinated the meat, and then I was like cooking for them and stuff. So they like got some of that on camera. But but nah, I mean,
he's like done.
But yeah, no, I honestly I haven't really been cooking as much no more. I've been so busy with just like with everything else. But I do love it when I got time.
Man, you're telling me. My girl made me some sushi bake while she was over here earlier, and I'm just like, thank God, because I got to crank out all this fucking work right now, bro. What is something that Chow Mein looks for in a significant other?
Well, I'm gonna just say my I love my girl. Shout out my girl. Yeah, just everything about you is perfect, baby.
Oh man, see, that's a perfect answer, bro. See, you ain't in the doghouse. I don't know if she'll make it this far in the interview, but you definitely are not in the fucking doghouse, bro. Yeah. So music videos coming. Are you dropping like another project this year? I feel like you're gonna drop.
Dude, I'm gonna drop like 4 or 5 projects this year.
Jesus Christ, bro.
I have one already ready that I'm gonna put out. I don't know. I'm gonna put out maybe next month, maybe in 2 months.
Okay.
But this next one, this is the one that Beyblade is on.
Nice.
And then it's mine and Dane's ABG2 song. We're gonna put that on there, and then a few other ones. Yeah, we're gonna put that out there. I think I'm gonna call it Zodiac, cause I always want to do a project called Zodiac.
Why?
Cause I had an idea for art that looks like a Zodiac, but I don't know how it's gonna look like. But the theme though.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Animals in a circle. I kind of like that idea.
I like that too. Oh wait, you're talking about Chinese Zodiac.
Yeah, Chinese Zodiac.
Okay. I was over here thinking about the fucking stars, like the constellation, the astrology
I'm gonna call it
shit.
something like a Zodiac, year of the Chow or something.
Year of the Chow.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All I know, I was born in '93, so I'm a cock.
I was born in '94. I'm a dog.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. So my girl is like huge on like the astrology shit, right?
All right.
And half the time she'll like already kind of like have an idea of who the person is based off their astrology.
Yeah, is she right though?
Hey man, she says that a Pisces and what the fuck is she? A Taurus like work together very well, right?
Damn.
So my question to you is, bro, how do you lean into the astrology or the zodiac when you meet a person?
I don't know too much about it. I mean, I like meet hella people that like always ask me for that and like talk to me about it, and I ask the same questions every time because I always forget. I'm just like, what does that mean? You know?
Yeah.
And like and then they'll tell me, and I'm at that point I'm usually kind of like, you know, I'm in a state of mind where I'm not gonna remember anyway, so I never remember.
Like fuck it.
But it's you know, it's cool. You know, I mean, I don't know too much about it to know whether it's true or false, but you know, it's something to talk about.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Motherfucking Chow Mein, everybody. More projects, more songs, more everything this year.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see more evolution, bro.
Yeah, thank you, man. I mean, it's not really plan. Not. How do I want to say the sentence? There's no real plan to this. You know, we just kind of wing it day by day.
Yeah.
You know, put out stuff as it goes and see how it does.
Yeah. Then something's gonna pop off.
Maybe.
Nico Blitz podcast, Chow Mein. We are out, everybody.
Thank you, Nico.
Thank
Have
you.
a good night,
bro.
y'all.